Well, this is going to be exciting. You're going to really love this. Today, I'm going to, as you saw from the title, I'm going off grid. So what do you pack when you're going off grid? I'm really excited to share it with you. Now, we're going to be taking this lovely little fella who is really struggling with his health, and he's been in our family for a lovely long time now, but we're going to go and spend some time with him. And I wondered if any of you were thinking about going off grid. I've got the perfect place to recommend to you. I'll leave all links below. But what do you take when you're going off grid? So what does that mean? It means there's only going to be solar panel electricity, which could run out. There aren't any plug sockets in there. We do have running water, and we do have a lot of, it's kind of like glamping almost. We do have bedding, we do have towels and things like that are all there. My aim for this is to absolutely detox as much as I can, not just digitally, word I always struggle with, but also, you know, health wise as well. So, you know, this curly hair, I can just wash it and leave it, and it goes like that very luckily. My fringe, however, I cannot, and I always rely on my fringe brush. It's on our list of packing things to take, but we can't take that today. Actually, I've got a roller. I'm going to take the roller so that when I wash my hair, I can put the roller in it and hopefully resemble something of this kind of fringe. Now, obviously, because we're taking Harley, we are going to take one of these. Now, you can just get these from a camping shop, and what they do is they go into the ground and you wind them in like that. We've taken it before when we've been camping. I don't know if you've seen those videos, but that basically means if there's no other animals around, his lead can go through there. If we're sitting outside and the weather is supposed to be amazing, it's not been very good, but it's going to turn for us lovely. I'm such a queen of making the weather amazing for how I need it. So then he can come and go a little bit while we're just sort of sitting there. So we're going to have no internet. So what we are going to do, and I'm going to be transparent, is turn off notifications on the phone. I can't be without my phone because some of you may know I care for my mum, so I need that on. But the place does give you an emergency contact number. Mum's not going to be able to deal with that because she's got dementia, so I am going to leave my phone on as a telephone. But we're going to take our laptops just charged up fully. When they've run out, they've run out. We're going for 3 nights, and I'm going to show you what I'm planning on taking. So the hair's likely to be up. It's all about comfort, so I'm going to go for kind of gym clothes, oversized jumpers and things like that. My rake for my curly hair, things that you always need. Hair moisturizer, this I cannot recommend it enough, and it smells like Lang Lang, if you know what that's like. So that's for curly hair. It's from Lush, and you just pop it on and just leave it. It's amazing. I've got minimal makeup. Now, the reason that I'm taking some makeup is for the SPF factor, which I like for my skin. 50% of you that watch this channel are men. Hello guys, if this is you, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, and you can leave me a comment if you like. Say, yeah, I'm one of the guys that watches you. So I'm not going to go into a whole makeup thing, and that's not really what we do on this channel. But health wise, so this deodorant is something that I use. It's from Aloe, you know, Forever. It's aloe one, and it's loads of stuff in there that is good for you and omitting things that are bad for you, like metals and stuff in deodorants. And this one doesn't. I've been using this for years, and it's brilliant. Normally also use the matching toothpaste. I've run out, so I've got normal toothpaste. I have got, because I'm going to try my best to, you know, with no hair tools, but sometimes I don't. Often when you see me and I'm traveling abroad, this is what I'll do. I'll jump out the shower and let it dry. Sometimes it takes a little while to get it to go so ringlet. It's lovely at the minute. Electric toothbrush. Now, because I have to really, well, we'll have to really look after our gums, I use an electric toothbrush, and I use these little interdental brushes as well. I'm going to make sure that I take extra time, because I'm going to have extra time to do all these things and make sure that I can get my body as healthy as I can. I'm taking extra virgin coconut oil so that I can rub that on my skin and get that as moisturised as possible. A little face mask, a little Liz Earle one. Eyeliner, which I like. That's all I've got on now is eyeliner and foundation. Oh, and conditioner we need to take to this place. They've got shampoo there. The other things, there's loads of cooking stuff there. So I needed to really think about the food that we're taking, because there's a small fridge. Majority of my food I've got in the freezer, and I'm going to go through all that with you as I'm cooking it. And I'm taking these old flip-flops that were 90p or something from Primark, and it doesn't really matter if they get wet. So when little Harley needs to go outside to go to the toilet, if you're just waking up out of the bed, you can throw on your, because we're going to be in the middle of a field, nobody around, hopefully no other animals around as well, but we're going near the New Forest, so there can be ponies somewhere, but I don't think it's in this particular field. So we can flip on the flip-flops. I'm also going to take my walking shoes, which, if you also saw, they were the ones that we wore in Iceland. Now, in Iceland, I found they were great for walking. Really enjoyed walking in them. They helped my feet not get painful. And also the bottom half has got like a welly bit on it. Really depends what time of year you're going. If it's going to be thick with mud, I'd suggest proper welly boots. This is springtime now, so hopefully that it might be a bit soggy, but it won't be too crazy. But there are, again, wellies there that we can use, but they're probably might not be our size. I'm also going to take some trainers and a pair of jeans and perhaps a nicer top in case we just decide to go out to the local pub, which we may do. There's a dog friendly one just around the corner. What else do we need to take? Blankets for the dog and towels for the dog. So there's towels there for us, but obviously, you know, if he's got muddy feet or whatever and I need to give him a clean. We're going to take lots of books. I will show you, there's going to be some there as well, but I'll show you the books that I'm going to take. I really fancy sitting and reading. Now this is going to be an amazing place to go for a writing retreat, and I'm very excited to sit and do some of that too with a pen and paper. So I'm going to take my paper, my pad. I've got an extra notepad that Jasmine and I are going to plan our future trips, which, you know, stay tuned for. Obviously at the minute we've got little Harley that we're nursing, so there's going to be a bit of a limitation with our abroad stuff, so we do some UK things, and there's loads of exciting stuff coming up, so make sure you hang around for that. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Pad and pen, yeah, because we want to plan our trips and try and start to do a budget for longer term travel. How exciting is that? I'm going to take a calculator with me just in case we decide to add things up, like this costs that, because then we haven't got to get the phone out and add things up on the phone. So I'm just trying to think of everything that you would have taken before. So there's a tape player in the place as well. So we're going to listen to some tapes. I haven't got any tapes. I would have thrown things like that out years ago. So that's quite exciting. And I'm also going to get Jasmine to operate it. And she'll probably say, how do you do this, Mum? And what's that? And we're going to do a whole video about what life used to be like before the internet. I'm going to take my coffee whizzer. There's no kettle or anything there. There's just gas rings, 2 gas rings. So I'm really excited to boil a kettle on a gas ring and also to boil some milk and make a nice coffee, froth it up and make it lovely. There's some board games and things in there as well. So we might even have a little go of the board games. So has that been helpful? I hope that's been helpful. Let's see what else we can find that we're taking with us. Obviously torches, didn't mention torches. So we're taking torches because it's going to be really off-grid and really dark. When it gets dark, it's going to be super dark. So yeah, definitely taking some torches. They do recommend head torches, but we haven't got one. So we're going to take little battery operated torches. Well, the packing's going very well. So what I wanted to just say to you is about the food that we're taking. So there's plenty of snacks in there because it is going to be a kind of snacky sort of thing. A really good tip. Now, I do know what I'm talking about, but obviously, you know, do your own due diligence and I can't be responsible for how you transport your food. But if you're going camping or something like that, food out of the fridge can remain safe out of the fridge for like 2 hours. And it depends obviously on the environment that you're in. So what I've done is I've frozen loads of stuff, like the bacon I've frozen and things like that. And I've put it all next to each other and next to the stuff that's out of the fridge as well. So that when we get there, because we are about a 2 hour drive away. So when we get there, we've got a little fridge. So we'll be able to keep some stuff nice in there. But yeah, pretty much everything's there. So that's what I've done. I've transported that. Now also, we're going to have one of the days, we're going to have, well today, we're going to have chicken drumsticks with some mashed potatoes. So like I said, I've got 2 rings. But trying to cook chicken drumsticks and things like that on top of that is, I don't know, it's just a bit nerve-wracking. So I've pre-cooked those in the oven. Now they were raw, so I could cook them in the oven and then transport them for 2 hours out of the fridge. And then when I get there, we can either completely reheat them as long as they're reheated right through, or we can eat them cold. But anyway, the other thing that I've done as well, because the map for this is, well, we're going to run out of internet at some stage. There's no internet down there. So I've screenshotted on my phone the map, just in case we need to go look it up or ask for directions or something like that. So that I've got it as a photograph on my phone, which is quite smart, isn't it? So we've got Harley's little pushchair over there, and he's very excited. He knows that he's coming with us, so that's yeah, brilliant. Had a little spruce around the house, and it doesn't look like it right now, but all this is what we're taking. And we're taking our Iceland coats because it is actually deceptively chilly outside, and if we want to sit outside, we can wrap up nice and enjoy that time. So I think that's it for this packing video. I will see you on the other side. I'll show you around the cabin. It's called a tiny house, so it's all made of wood, and can't wait to show you.